Well, hello there, Izors. Welcome on in. How are y'all doing? Hey guys, what's up? Oof, I was a bit worried for a moment. I had a moment, like, just right about after I hit the live button, I started feeling slightly dizzy. I'm like, uh-oh. But I'm okay, I'm okay. Way better than I was yesterday, that's for sure. But welcome on in. Welcome home to the cupcake pile, guys. Glad to have you, as usual. Don't worry, I'll be okay. I'll be okay. I mean, it is eepy dino time today, and if I really do need to, if I feel like it gets any worse, or if I feel like, I don't know, for any reason I'm feeling any type of way, I can always end early, right? Right? But hey, I mean, it is the weekend, and I know for a lot of risers, weekends are usually the only time you might have a little bit more free time to hang out with your Dinoboi here in the cupcake pile. So I wanted to make sure that we make the most of that time. Oh, before I forget, silly me, how about we get some introductions out of the way first off? My name is Riser Blazingfang, and I'm your heck of a dino boy from First Stage Production EN's second generation, Ravenous. And if it does happen to be your first time here, or maybe you just happen to start joining the cupcake pile over the course of my recent 2.0, today is what we call EP Dino Time, which is usually just something we do almost every other week. And it's like a little Zatsudan stream. If you guys are familiar with VTubers, like a lot of them like to do the. Oh, wait, sorry, 1 second. I had a bit of a freeze. Okay, there we go. Desktop Kun has been going through it a bit today. Yeah, it's like our little cozy time that we like to do. And today just happens to be that day. Initially, I was supposed to do it tomorrow, and well, it's a whole jumble of a scheduling mess, right? uh, so my initial schedule was yesterday we were supposed to do Stardew Valley, today was supposed to be a karaoke, and then tomorrow was supposed to be EP Dino Time, which we're doing today. However, since roughly Thursday late night, I was starting to feel a bit sick, and it actually got worse until fully yesterday. I was just rendered very sick. I didn't want to worry anybody. Oh, hey Lilo, you're up early today. Well, I don't know if it's early for you, but I feel like you're up early today. Hey Lilo, um, welcome on in. Yeah, I didn't want to worry anybody, but I was feeling like shit yesterday, man. Holy cow! I think I mentioned in the tweet that I was feeling under the weather, but it was honestly way worse than that. It was way worse than under the weather. What had actually happened to me was a mild case of food poisoning, which unfortunately got amplified by dehydration because the food I just so happened to get food poisoned by was spicy food, and it didn't really help to cause that. I think I've eaten a lot of spicy food over that course of 24 hours. So yeah, and the fact that I was a bit dehydrated just made it way worse. Because like with the spice entering your body, and then it just all the more means that you should be very particular about your hydration. So yeah, I was feeling really, really awful. But I did get lots of rest. I wanted to make sure that I spent as much time as possible to recuperate so that we can hopefully come back sooner than later. Honestly, I was really worried. I thought I was going to be out of commission for days because I think out of the entire time I've been with FSP since I've debuted, I think yesterday was the worst I've ever felt. Like, I was actually worried that it was a problem that I was going to be dealing with for days, but lo and behold, I took all the necessary steps to make sure that I could recover faster. And yeah, I was feeling a bit better today. I don't know. I was really intent on making sure that I could at least feel better today. There was a part of me that was like, man, I don't want to be missing streams on my first week after 2.0. You know what I mean? So yeah. But everything turned out for the best. At least I'm almost there. I'm probably maybe at 80% recovery. It's funny that I'm saying this because I think I was talking about being sick as well before 2.0. So the fact that I got sick again is like, oh man. Yeah, luckily we're feeling good. And I mean, there's also a lot to talk about if you think about it. That's another reason why I really didn't want to miss stream today. I mean, by the way, last few hours for your Dinoboi's birthday merch. If you haven't ordered yet, make sure to get your orders in. You only have less than 2 hours left before the window closes. And if y'all haven't gotten your scarf yet, your limited edition scarf, the acrylic panel, the voice pack, now is your last chance before that goes forever. Speaking of which, I might take a few minutes to order some extra scarves myself, so please do forgive me if we might pause for a bit amidst the stream. Well, not really pause, but I might get distracted for just a teeny bit as I put in those additional orders for scarves. Yeah, I was thinking last minute, like, is this gonna be enough? And I was thinking, like, oh, should I get like an extra just in case? I'm like, okay, I'll probably order like 3 more extra. Yeah, I think I'm gonna order 3 more, at least. Just yeah. Well, I'm not gonna keep all 3 to myself. I was thinking I'm gonna keep 2 of the extras to myself, and then I might gift 1 to DinoFam. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Vanilla. I appreciate that. Let me pin that real quick. Thank you. I mean, obviously, there's the 2.0 debut merch as well. You still have quite a number of days to put in your pre-order for that, so no sweat there. But yeah, go get your orders in, chat. Man, my stomach's still like in a loop though. I can feel I've been getting slowly better. It definitely feels like it's still going through it, which is why actually no, that's a lie. I haven't been super particular about my food intake, but I am just a little bit. I've been very conscious of what food I've been having in order to help my body deal with the recuperation. Yeah, food poisoning do be the worst. And it was such a bad combination too. Food poisoning from spicy food when you also have the problem of dehydration. Yeah, like really bad. Really, really bad. It was so bad, dude. It was so bad. You know what's kind of funny though? So yesterday I was from breakfast to like after lunch, I was very conscious of what I was eating, right? I wanted to make sure that I was eating food that would be gentle on my stomach. And so I remember for breakfast I had like eggplant and egg, and then I also, strugglingly so, I dragged my body to the supermarket to get some bananas and some pears. So I was eating that. And you know what I did last night? Last night I was starting to feel a bit better, and I blame YouTube for this, alright? I just so happened to be watching a video, like not even, it was just, how YouTube randomly recommends videos to you. And lately I haven't really had food videos on my algorithm, right? I don't know what the fuck was up. I haven't been watching any food videos lately, but the algorithm was just like, here's this random video for you that shows this one content creator try different kinds of steak at various pricing, from like cheapest to bougie, right? Yeah. So I saw this one steak video and I was watching because I was in bed, right? I was in bed for a huge. I slept a lot yesterday, but for the time I was awake, I was just mostly like, if I'm not too dizzy, I would scroll. If I'm feeling dizzy, I would just like play some relaxing music, right? So I landed on this steak video. I'm like, fuck. Now I'm craving for steak, and my stomach doesn't feel too bad right now. So maybe I should order something like meat related. So I did, because I have this Mediterranean food place near me. Well, it's like a variety. They have like Greek, they have Indian, and various other types of cuisine. So I ordered, and they have this like really good steak with biryani. So I ordered that, and I also was like, you know what? I'm probably not gonna have the energy to prepare food for myself the next day. So maybe I should get some hummus, some pita, and I also got like two shawarmas. Well, one was like yeah, like I got like two shawarmas. But eventually, like when the food arrived, I realized that, you know what, maybe I might not have the energy to go for the steak. So instead I attacked the shawarma. It was great. And I think it was good that I went for the shawarma. I mean, meat in itself probably not the best thing to have when your stomach is, just recovering from having gone through it. But at the same time, like my rationale was, I mean, the meat is shredded to these like almost fine pieces, so why not? And luckily, I wake up the next day, my stomach was fine. There was no harm done to my stomach. Yeah, exactly. Replenishing proteins and iron in you. That's true. Because I also, in all fairness, I did search as well. I did do a quick Google search I literally type, is it okay to eat steak even with a fever? Because I was kind of feeling feverish as well yesterday. With a fever and a bad stomach, right? So yeah. Upon consulting with Mr. Google was like, yes, so long as this, that, and if you're not going through this, that, then you should potentially be fine. But of course, there's always that bottom line where consult with a specialist in case, blah blah blah. So that was my gauge for whether or not I could have. So I checked at least, chat. Don't worry. It was really good. Yeah, I woke up great. Well, not great. I'm still like going through it. But I definitely felt way better this morning than I did yesterday. Also, there was the fact that I had that guesting on Junkin Pom's YouTube channel earlier this morning. For those, I know some of you were able to catch that. Thank you for dropping by. That was fun. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, we're surviving. We're surviving. Carl, thanks for dropping by. Everybody say hi to Carl. He's the one that I collaborated with on the on our original music for the opening/closing. Yes, Mr. Spit. Okay, look. All right, look. I forget which Rhizor. I have an inkling of which one. I blame a certain Rhizor for that I blame a certain Rhizor for clipping someone, which had something to do with spit, and then I just happened to remember it because of that. I wonder who that was, huh? Uh-huh. Yeah, sure, Cupcake, sure. Whatever you say. So yeah, that's why I don't know. It was like at the back of my mind. It was like a reminder, like, oh yeah, some people actually like getting spit on. Good for them. Oh God. No, but I'm really why are you no why you're gonna say you're gonna say it's not me and then you're gonna go all of it. Why are you in my wall, sir? Wow. Damn, I wasn't even gonna mention names and then you just kinda okay, that's kinda oh god. But yeah, we're surviving. We're surviving. Ooh. You guys might have also seen that we have the upcoming event Hearts Ablaze. Yeah, Hearts Ablaze coming up. R.I.P. my body. R.I.P. Oh god. You know what? Maybe it's because I'm sick. I can't be too happy about it yet, but I feel like once my sickness is gone, I'll feel happy about it. Because right now, I don't know. I think the sickness is just overriding any excitement I have for the event. But I promise, I'll be more excited about it once my sickness is gone. Okay? Like it's like it's like I'm imagining myself. Like imagine if the concert were happening like today or something. I would have just died and hated myself. But yeah. R.I.P. Riser Wallet, dude. You and me both. Like honestly, I feel so bad for us to an extent. I feel so bad for all of us. Cause like I've had this it was the same for last year as well. Like I feel so bad for the Risors. Like last year y'all had it was back to back for the Risors because of birthday merch and then the half anniversary merch that Ravenous had. Like I felt so bad. Oh god. And I think like the Anime Impulse merch was maybe around that was like a few months later. And I feel like it's worse this time cuz like birthday and then my 2.0 and then the concerts. I'm like, oh my god, my Risors. And that kind of hurts me as well to an extent. So I'm like, no, I feel for you guys. I really do feel for you guys. Like, you guys were the first people I was thinking of, like, oh no, Cupcake. And yeah, you had June Bride too. Wait, it was that too. It was, okay, so it was my birthday, half anniversary, and then June Bride. So this is like the 2.0 of it all. Because it's my birthday 2.0, and now you have the concert coming up. So, yeah, I can just never my rise. We can never win, and then we had Summer Rain. Right? It's a lot. Honestly, if it were up to me, I mean, I'm happy to have had my 2.0, but if I had the choice, like I would have preferred to have maybe done my 2.0 much later, just so that my Risors can have some breathing room. Because it doesn't help it doesn't help either of us. But on the flip side, like scheduling is quite tight, especially when you have so many boys, and we also have Gen 4 coming up as well. So yeah, it's gonna be it's a busy time for all of us, really. Yeah. Mm-mm. So yeah, take it easy for take it easy, Cupcake, okay? Like, I understand if you need to take it easy for yourselves, all right? Of course, supporting your Dinoboi, it helps keep me afloat, it helps me do more things, and it gives more reason for me to be given more projects, right? But at the same time, I mean, I've been straight up with you guys. I'm very particular about making sure y'all are okay. Like, I know you guys love your Dinoboi. You may Oshimi, you may Kami Oshimi, But the person you should be looking after, the more you should be loving first and foremost. Remember, I've told you guys this before. And if you're a new riser, I'm telling you now, the first person you should be loving and taking care of first and foremost is yourself. So yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. I'll survive, okay? If you don't have the means to, don't worry, okay? I'll find a way. We all find a way. We survive. We surviving out there. But I love ice soup. Honestly, same. You know, I've developed quite a taste for ice soup. Just add a pinch of salt, maybe some sugar in case, you know. Give it that electrolyte buzz sometimes, mayhaps. So yeah. Dude, I feel it do be like that, right? The salt from our tears. No, in my case, it's like Baruda. My wallet. Sugar water for dessert. Yeah, it's okay. I can walk home. Oh my god. Oh man, bro. The foam was gonna be so bad if MNG. Yeah, I feel you. Oh, by the way, I did notice we got some treats at least. To help your Dinoboi cope. Spoonie, thank you for the Raizupa. Treat for Rai Rai. Sadly, I work. Miss you all so much. Spoonie. Our hardworking Spoonie. Take care at work. Cupcake and Sayuri. Thank you so much for the hugs, kisses, and head pats. Thank you. How are you? I'm surviving. I'm chilling. I'm coping. We're hanging in there, that's for sure. Thank you, Sayuri. Thank you for always being so thoughtful. As well as you, Spoonie, by the way. Such thoughtful cupcakes. Thank you for keeping me alive. Thank you for sustaining your Dinoboi. Mr. Johan, terima for the Raizupa as well. Thank you. Tweet for Rai Rai. How's your condition, Rai Rai Cupcake Pal? We're surviving. We're coping. I'm just happy to be with my Risors. It definitely helps my day. This is probably the highlight of my evening. So yeah. Mr. Johan, Banmoe, Mia, Toki, Cherry, Frosty, Mikiti-chan. Yo, thank you for the recruitment train. Thank you so much. Let's go. We also have Spoonie once again. Thank you for the Raizupa. I'm free for 15 minutes. Hope you're feeling better, right? Please save me from work. If only we can pull you out. But I know you're also, life responsibilities. So I get it. Thank you, Cupcake. Thank you. Coco, thank you for the 1 month with the Blazing Gang. And Mr. Johan, thank you for the 1 recruitment. Can I still get concert tickets? I believe the concert is... Don't quote me on this. I could be wrong all of a sudden, but I believe it's free, right? I think it's free. I think it's only the panel as well as the meet and greet that's for pay, but if I'm not mistaken, the concert is for free. Yeah. Sorry, I've been because of being sick, I haven't fully caught myself up on the event. I promise. Once I'm able to catch up with the Monisons on the particulars of the event, I will keep you all updated as well. But yeah, since I've been sick, I haven't been able to get the full details of the event from the Monisons just yet. Absolutely. Wait, let me hydrate real quick. I'm feeling my mouth getting all dry. You guys should hydrate too. Hydrate check, Cupcake. All right. We're eating so good. Yes. You most certainly are. I forgot one other announcement I was supposed to make, but I forgot. Ooh. This week's schedule is going to be fun. Hey, at the gym. Nice, nice, man. I haven't been able to go to the gym for like what 3 days now. Fuck. I missed the gym already. I missed the gym. Oh, dude, I did a measurement of my bicep arm recently. I think let me double check. My friend, although to be fair, they have small hands. They try to wrap both, let's say index finger and thumb on both sides. You try to make a circle, right? So I'm assuming that's like the max reach, right? So they try to like do like a circle, the both hands around my bicep. I'm like, they wouldn't. It doesn't reach. I'm like, oh shit, cool. Max would be the middle finger weight. Okay, let me do a quick estimate. I think for my hands, maybe, but barely. Yeah, because I think thumb to middle finger for me goes almost halfway, maybe. And I'm low key kind of worried though, because I'm worried for my shirts. I'm worried for the sleeves of my shirts now. Scarf science. Oh yeah. Once I get the scarf, well, technically when I go back to the brood, I can borrow the sample we have at the office, and then I could try to tie the scarf around my arm to see like how far it goes. Ooh, that's like a good that's like a good what do you call this? Unit of measurement. How much of the scarf goes around my arm? His arms are this big so he can carry all the rhizosaurs. True, true. If only when it rips should we get. Yeah. Fair enough, fair enough. Love this vivid description. Yeah, the more colorful grammar that can be drawn from the English language is unfortunately not my forte. To go into much more Shakespearean to go much more Shakespearean in delivery of description. Oh, sorry. I just randomly refreshed Twitter, and then I see one of the Rhizors, one of the JP-Zors, unless they want to make themselves known. I saw that they went to watch the Devil Wears Prada too. Yo, I hope you had fun, Cupcake. Cute. Sorry, I just like randomly refreshed my Twitter real quick because I'm waiting for a DM on Twitter. Yeah. Actually, how many of you have watched The Devil Wears Prada too? I actually went out with a dino bud to watch it. It was really nice. Especially if you're a fan of the first movie, then you'd definitely be able to pick up on all the callbacks to the first movie. Yeah. It was pretty good. Someone said an info. Oh, are you guys talking about my inner shirt? Nah, yeah, yeah. So that was another thing that made a buzz yesterday, huh? So Yeah, people were surprised to see that I could actually remove my vest. Well, technically, I can't remove my vest as of the moment because it is glued to me. But in this case, at least you're aware of the existence of my vest coming off and that there is, in fact, more detail underneath than just simply the void. Yeah, unfortunately, it does not come off. So there's gonna be one in the future. That I'm not sure of, to be honest. I can maybe even try to see if I can do it myself. It's gonna take a bit of surgery to see if it even looks okay if I do. So we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, not quite sure yet, not quite sure. Is the inner shirt inspired by that shirt you bought last year? Wait, I'm trying to remember because I'm gonna be so real. I bought a lot of shirts last year. It's hard to pinpoint which one exactly. Just wondering, is there a back look to your hair? As far as a reference for it, not yet. If you're curious about the length of my hair tied, because you guys can see, like, I actually have long hair, right? It's just that it's tied in the knot from the side. So, in rough reference, I would probably say that look up the hair of, it'd be like between Zhongli of Genshin and then Kuchulain Lancer of Fate Stay Night. The Lancer, the standard Lancer Kuchulain is like my hair right now. Yeah, yeah. Why y'all staring at me like that? What's with all the risers staring at me all of a sudden in chat? Eh? 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 So this ne? I'll be real, I don't even know it. It's okay, Cupcake, don't worry about it. Oh man. Ooh. You know, sorry to jump topics all of a sudden, but you, so I had been lying in bed for most of the day today, right? I did try to do some work and then I got dizzy and I'm like, okay, I'll just go lie back in bed. But before stream, I needed to do something to help myself wake up, right? So about 50 minutes before start, no, actually maybe even like yeah, like 45 minutes before stream start time when I was supposed to stream, right? I decided to take a shower because I hadn't showered yet today. Not that I mean, I haven't, bro. I smell fine, by the way, okay? I showered last night. I showered before bed last night. So it hasn't been 24 hours. And I've just been in an air conditioned room all day, okay? So I don't stink. I I smell perfectly fine. Thank you very much. But no. So I took a shower. You sillies. I took a shower. And it was really nice. I don't know. Does anybody else do this? So maybe it's because I have the luxury of my own space. So it also, this stream is so immersive today. What the heck? Bro, I'm not even like, what do you want me to be like? I wake up from my bed. Tired from the fatigue of my sickness, I allow myself to walk straight for the shower. As I turn on the knob, I'm trying to dig into all the English. As I turn the knob, water jettisons from the spout. I don't know what it's called. From the spout, enveloping my body in a mist like rain. What is this? What is this? Can I be the narrator? You know, like those audiobooks where they read you the book. Can I be that? I don't know, man. I'm trying to draw whatever words from the English language that I know that can make it as colorful as possible. No, but does anybody do this? So since I have my own space, right? I get, cause I don't know. When you live with somebody, for example, especially if you share bathrooms, you know, it's like a shared space. So like you have, it depends. Like if you all use the same shampoo in the household, then that's fine. But back when I used to live with Dino Fam, it wasn't like that. Like I have my own, like we have our own sets of bathroom products. But that also means that sometimes the space can be limited. But here in the Dino Cave, especially since I bought this, I had recently, I think I mentioned this on stream. I bought this like shower organizer. So it's like a 3-tier shower organizer. And this also means like I have full control of what I can put in my bathroom and what stuff I have. Oh, Gui, thank you for the 17 months. Now you're an old Dinoboi. You smell old. That's crazy. Is that detention worthy? Love you, Dinoboi. We'll see. We'll see. I can let that slide for now. If anyone does something extra naughty, then I might send them to detention and then some. But yeah, exactly. More space for more products. So in my case, I have I actually have I have 4 different body washes right now, but let me explain. Let me explain why there's 4 different body washes. By default, I usually only have 2 or 3, but I currently have 4 in my bath. So there's 4. So one is my default body wash, which is a lavender. Well, I've been trying this lavender scent. I might actually switch it out. So I have like a lavender body wash, which is my default wash. Now, the reason I have 4 is I have another one, which I bought specifically for summer, and it's this like mentholated body wash. So since it's been quite a bit hot around the Dino Cave, I use the menthol body wash for if I'm going to be going out, you know, just so that my body feels fresh. So like when I step out into the heat, I don't feel hot right away, because I have like those minutes of my body just feeling, ooh, like feeling very, very nice and clean, right? Yeah, like a minty fresh feel. And then I have 2 other ones. So the other one I have right now was actually a gift from Blazensis and Dino Mama, because they had traveled to the United States recently. I forgot which month. It was sometime earlier this year. So they got me a body wash from one of my favorite brands. It's a men's body wash, so it's like a perfumed body wash, right? I only use that for special nights out. So let's say, for example, I'm going to have a nice dinner with friends, or maybe we're going to somewhere like fancy or special, or maybe I'm going out to network for work. Then yeah, I use that particular body wash so that, you know, even if I be sweating outside, like the body wash just kind of, yeah. Yeah, it sounds fancy, but trust me, it's pretty cheap. It's not that expensive. Yeah, it just sounds expensive, but it's really not. But yeah, it's like the type of body wash which lasts for hours. So yeah, I have that. And then the fourth body wash I have, which I actually used today before stream, is I got this personally from another store. It's a lavender vanilla body wash. So the lavender vanilla body wash, it's scented as well. Like I'm sniffing myself right now, and like I smell very fresh. I smell the lavender and vanilla. So it's a very light combination though. The lavender vanillas I usually get have a more sweet scent. This one, because of the vanilla being more dominant, in this case, the lavender is more dominant than the vanilla. So the vanilla essentially just helps soften the more earthy herbal notes to the lavender so that it doesn't become too overbearing. So yeah, that's what I use. And the lavender vanilla is like my pampering slash relaxation body wash. So in my case, sometimes I view going into the shower as like a it's like sometimes a way to pamper myself. Because I don't really have the time to go out sometimes to relax. So sometimes, in order for you to find some kind of peace, you have to make do with the bounds of your own home. So, yeah, whenever I feel like I need to relax in the shower, if I want to treat myself. Oh, speaking of, yeah, that's like my way of treating myself. Just taking a nice shower where when I come out of the shower, I feel relaxed, refreshed. So that's like my way of finding a way to relax. Exactly. Sometimes there's things that you do on the normal where you can do a little extra with it so that it feels special. And sometimes you got to find something special in even the small things that you do in daily life. So, and I agree. Showers can be a very sacred ritual for me. Like, I really like to take my time whenever I can in the shower. A lot of my de-stressing, a lot of my relaxing definitely happens in the shower for sure. Yeah. So that's why if we eventually hit 100K one day and we do a shower stream, then you'll probably get a rundown. It's probably going to be a long stream, to be honest. But yeah, now that I think about it, random thought. Like if I had a partner, like let's say for example, I'm like in house husband mode and partner has been working, like I know they have a tiring day. My love language is through acts. I'm not sure what they call it. But yeah, my love language is like doing stuff for people, right? Acts of service, yes, thank you. So I would, like, now that I think about it, I would probably be the type of guy where if my significant other has gone through a stressful day, I'd probably be the type of guy that would surprise them when, like, okay, I have dinner ready for you. I've run a bubble bath for you so that you can just relax. I have the candles ready. I have a speaker in there so you can play whatever music you want while you relax in the tub. This is assuming that we even have a tub in the first place, because I don't have a tub in the dino cave right now. Yeah, so yeah, that'd probably be like my act of love. Have a nice dinner for them, have the bubble bath, run a bubble bath for them. Whichever goes first really depends, because obviously I'd base it off my partner's habits. Like, are they the type where when they come home, do they want to do dinner first before going into the bath? Because I know for some people, right, their ritual is when they come home, they want to do dinner first, so that after they take a bath, they're just like squeaky clean. And when you do dinner, sometimes like there's like the risk of like dirtying yourself, and you want to like toothbrush and everything. Like you have to go back to the bathroom to brush your teeth. So I guess, yeah, it depends. It depends. Mm-mm. Yeah, I definitely, like, if I had a partner, I would want them to be pampered as fuck, man. Bubble bath, I hadn't one of those since I was a kid. When was the last time I had a bubble bath? I think the last time I had a bubble bath. Well, it's not necessarily a bubble bath. My last bath was a bath bomb bath. I don't think I can even remember the last time I had a bubble bath. But bath bomb bath, yes, that I can remember. And it was in Japan actually. Wait, no, my last bathtub bath was during the recent trip. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty nice. And it was fun too. So I had got this bath bomb from Donkey. And it was this really fun bath bomb. So what you do with this bath bomb, right? It's attached to a fishing rod. So you have the bath bomb, and then there's a string attached to it. Because at its core, there's like something in the middle. And then there's a fishing rod attached to it. So the whole concept of the bath bomb is you're fishing for a Pokemon, and once the bath bomb fully fizzles out, it'll reveal what Pokemon you get. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like if you're in Japan or for the Japanese risers, you guys should easily be able to find this because it's widely available, right? Yeah. So while I was sitting in the tub, I was holding on to the fishing rod with the bath bomb fizzling, and I was just like waiting. And eventually I got a Gyarados, which was cool. I was hoping it would be the Magikarp. I got the Gyarados, which is fine. Yeah, it's really fun. It's like one of those things that was made for kids, but you know what? Sometimes us adults deserve to indulge in the fun, cute stuff as well, you know? It's all part of it's all part of it's good for the soul, I guess is what I'm trying to get at here. Yeah. Can you imagine? I really wish I did get the Magikarp. I'm kind of bummed that I didn't. Yeah, exactly. Whimsy is rated E for everyone. Amen to that. Indeed. Uh, yeah, the Baruda trip. That reminds me of the Baruda trip again. I actually I'm planning to stay longer this time around. I can't confirm how long yet, but it's gonna be for a while. So I'm both excited because yay, Baruda, one of my favorite places ever, right? But also two things. Number one, it's gonna be hot as fuck. And y'all know me, I am a cold weather enjoyer, not a hot weather enjoyer. And summers in Japan are brutal. Ooh. I thought summer in places like Singapore was bad. When I experienced summer in Japan, just as bad. And yeah, that's another thing. Like number two, RIP wallet, because I'm gonna try to budget as hard as I can. I'm gonna be extra frugal this time around, because I I don't have. Yeah. It's just. Ooh, wait. I just remembered. I have this gift. Wait. Because I had some relatives visit and they got me a gift. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, I'm opening it right now. Wow, fancy. This is. Oh. Oh. It's Eau de Toilette is cologne, right? Because eau de sorry, not eau de toilette. Eau de toilette? Yeah, that's cologne. Wait, I studied this. Wait, I should know this because I studied this. Trying to find my. I don't know where I put my perfume manual, but yeah. Yeah, they got me a perfume from a. Wow, so fancy. I wonder how this smells. It's from, not sponsored, it's from Dolce & Gabbana. Whoa. Oh, that smells nice. This smells like something I would wear. Something I'd maybe wear on a night out. Yeah. This would be like a simple night out to the izakaya type perfume, or if I were going to a formal function. Yeah, that smells nice. I might bring that to me to Baruda actually. Cause it's how big is this? It's a 10 it's 10 ml. Yeah. I think I might actually bring this to me to the Baruda. 10 ml should be enough for me for the duration I'm staying. Yeah, night type perfume. Honestly, I could see this being used during the day, but I don't know. Sometimes I enjoy the idea of using day perfumes for night perfumes because I don't know, I just like. Sometimes I like clean scents. Sometimes I think clean scents are just more bogey than like strong musky scents. Although don't get me wrong, I do have a number of perfumes which do lean on the more heavier masculine side. But yeah, I think I would use this for like lighter days out. The funny thing is sometimes it's the opposite for me. Sometimes scents which are intended for night I like to use during the day, and then scents that are normally used for the day I like to use at night. And the reason why is I don't know, I feel like whenever I go out during the day, I don't know how to explain it. For day use, I don't know how to explain it, but for night use, it's more like, since it's nighttime, right? Maybe it's because I get sleepy easily. So I don't want anything too heavy at night. I just want something light and airy and lively. Actually, that's probably why. I want a scent which gives life. It has like a much more lively feel to it. Yeah. Yeah. Because like I feel like if it's heavy, it's gonna like, I don't know, I feel heavy as well. Yeah. That's how I view it, at least. Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's fair. Yeah. Citrus scents for the night. Yeah, citrus would be one of the ones I'd use. Ooh, also one thing I realized is while I was in the shower, don't get me wrong, I love lavender vanilla, but one thing I realized, yes, thank you for the sprays, by the way. Thank you for assisting with my facial sprays. One thing I realized when I was using the lavender vanilla, I actually think lavender vanilla is my favorite scent for room, but it's not necessarily my favorite scent for body wash. The funny thing is that for body wash, yeah, I mean it. I feel like the body wash. Well, okay, probably within the context of relaxation, right? Because I got the lavender vanilla body wash, particularly to use for days where if I want to treat and pamper myself, right? But one thing I realized is when I was using it, I'm like, I feel like I could be using something. I feel like there'd be a scent which is much more relaxing to use, in my opinion, like for myself. And then I realized that, oh, you know what? Maybe something like florals, or maybe something for like yeah, I'm thinking florals. Not nothing strong though. Yeah. Something in between floral and earthy. Yeah, with maybe like a light eucalyptus would be good too. Mm-mm. Ooh. Yeah, totally, totally. I'm trying to think. Oh wait, I should probably start putting in my order for the extra scarves. Wait, 1 second. Do you guys mind if I put in the order real quick? Let me just put in the order real quick before I forget. All right. Let's see. Ichipro. Right. Yes. Because there's like less than an hour, I realized. So good thing I remembered. All right. Faster stage production. Will behave. Why did you say it like that? Why does that only make me worry? Ooh, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here we go. Should I get 4? Oh man, wait. Should I get 4? No, 3 is fine. 3 is fine. I don't have the money to get 4. 3 is my max, I think. Wait. Oh wait, let me log in my account as well. Oh no. What's my account again? Don't you get one anyways? We do, but I want more. I want more. I want extras. I always get extras of my merch that I know I'm gonna be using a lot. Yeah, that's why. Wait, shit. What account do I have again? Oh fuck. Yeah, it's this. What the frick? Wait, I'm trying to remember my password. I can't remember my password, dude. Oh, there we go. I got it. Ooh. All right. Yippee. Wait, where's my phone? Wait, give me 1 second. Sorry, ever since the the debacle with my credit card last year, I've been very particular about always locking my card when I'm not using it. Okay, there we go. Right. Yeah, that looks good. Wait, did I? Okay. Yes, my order went in. Let's go. All right, perfect, perfect. Yay, yippee. Okay, I got my extra scarves. Okay, good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. All right, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Thank you for your patience, Risors. All right. I do need to keep my I need to keep my card open for the meantime because I'm going to be charged for my gym membership soon. Because I pay my gym membership monthly and I'm contracted to do so for a year. Merchy secured? Yeah, we got our merchy secured. Heck yeah. We did it, we did it. I made sure to get it with the 2.0 merch. Honestly, smart. You know, that's another thing I feel bad for. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this. I was saying during my birthday to like cuz I knew my 2.0 stuff was coming, right? So I was saying like I like I really wanted to say like if you were planning to get my 2.0 merch like to hold off so that you can bundle it with my birthday merch, but I couldn't say that, right? So like the most I was, because like that would kind of spoil like when my 2.0 was coming as well. So I was like saying yeah, that was what I was hinting, like make sure to prepare your wallets and prepare for any thing that might be happening because May is gonna be a busy month. So yeah, I feel so bad. I feel so bad I wasn't able to like tell you guys that. But yeah, I didn't bundle it. Oh no, it's okay, Cupcake. So, but I'm for those of you that did support both the birthday merch and the 2.0 merch, I appreciate you guys so much. So, thank you, thank you. Uy, salamat, salamat. Fair enough, fair enough. Also, yes, reminder to everyone as well, just as you saw me do, if you haven't put in your order for the birthday merch yet, remember you only have less than an hour left before it's gone forever. If you want to match scarves with not only your Dinoboi, but your fellow Risors, it is now your last chance to do so before it officially is just like gone forever. That's true though. The con would have been if any merch was shipping earlier, like assuming one shipped earlier than the other, you wouldn't be able to get it right away. So that's the one pro to it at least. Ooh. Man, I was you know, since I couldn't really do much work today, because I like to be as productive as possible, right? But given my current condition, there's a lot of work that I actually need to finish. However, the problem being, since I'm still like sick, a lot of the work I couldn't do. So, what I at least did at minimum was prepare my schedule for this coming week. And, ooh, let's just say it's gonna be a really, really fun weekend. Yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. This week, the weekend alone is collab packed. Like, as much as possible, I don't normally like to do back to back collabs. Like, because, if I do back to back collabs, that also means that a good chunk of my attention is going to be distracted to focus on the collab, and when that happens, I don't get to interact with my Rise Wars as much. And when that happens, it my day isn't fully complete. Should we prepare the hospital? Not for this week, I think. I guess it depends. It definitely depends on what qualifies for parameters of which you would be sent to the hospital, right? But yeah, it's really exciting. Let's see, what can I say? I think what I will say at minimum is, if you're an Indonesian Rizor, you're gonna be really happy about this weekend. You're gonna be really happy about this coming weekend. I'll say that much at least. Can we get a sniff of what time these collabs will be? They're gonna be at my usual time. Yeah, they're gonna be at my usual time. Will it happen? Male pregnancy? No, unfortunately not. And if that's what you're looking for, probably not on my channel, honestly. You probably have to look at Lamentus when Gen 4 comes, but my channel, nah. We're already past that. And it didn't happen for me. It happened to Malum, so RIP. That collab you've been teasing, that's one of them. But there's actually another collab, which I haven't been teasing, which kind of came together because of scheduling aligning. So, yeah. Yeah, that's why I say like there's two collabs happening. Yeah, it's a lot. Why do you sound disappointed about it happening to Lem instead? No, it's more of relief, to be honest. It's a combination of relief and like exasperation and satisfaction that I'm so glad it's not us anymore. Hi Rai, thank you for making EP Dino time for us. Grabbing your merch now plus extra scarf. Sana gumaling ka po. Uy, salamat Serge. Salamat. Thank you for making EP. Of course. My pleasure. And salamat sa support sa merch, Serge. Sobrang na-appreciate ko yan. Sana gumaling ka po. Ako rin ipinapanalangin ko na sana baka bukas 100% na tayo. Pero feeling ko, kung hindi bukas, sa Monday, sana okay na tayo. Thank you. Salamat ulit, Serge. Na-appreciate kita ng sobra. Thank you. Speaking of collabs, do you tend to get a little more possessive when you do then get to talk to us after? Yes and no. I think the possessiveness kicks in the next stream, not necessarily after the collab, because the problem is after the collab I'm tired already, right? So it's hard for me to be full on quote unquote, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's usually the collab, sorry, not the collab, but the stream after where it's solo where it happens more so. Yeah, I couldn't confirm the collabs yet. Well, I can confirm one of the collabs because we already have it set in stone. The other collab, I can't announce it yet because we're still waiting for confirmation on one person. So for Saturday night, Sunday morning for North America, Sunday afternoon for Europe, that is going to be I'm gonna be playing okay, so Saturday is Phasmophobia, Sunday is Final Fantasy 14, right? So for Saturday night, I'm gonna be playing Phasmophobia it's gonna be a PHX ID collab. So For PH, it's gonna be myself and Octavio. Um, and then for the ID side, it's gonna be Harris Kane and Mikazuki Arion from Eon of Stars. And then for Sunday, yeah, I can't mention the participants yet because we're still waiting for one more person to confirm. Yeah. Yeah, I've been wanting to collab with Harris for a while. But scheduling has been hard. Scheduling and figuring out what we can do with the group. So I can't believe it took me this long to be like, you know what? What if we just do it with like people within similar time zones? So yeah, that's how we ended up being. And then we're like, oh, and then yeah, stars align, schedules align. So really excited, really excited. And then for Sunday, yeah, once we finalize the final member, I'll let you guys know. But honestly, if you've been following Twitter interactions, y'all probably know who one of the people is. I'm just not gonna say it yet because I want to lock in. I want everyone to lock in on the schedule first before I confirm. And yeah, that's the only reason why I'm comfortable saying the Phasmo lineup because we've already locked in on it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. It's gonna be fun. And to be quite frank, I've definitely been wanting to collab more with people from Asia within my same time zone. Obviously, I'm not gonna like fully lock in and just like close myself off from like collabing with anyone else across the globe, right? It's just that one of the biggest pains of streaming at the hours that we do is it's hard to find people to collab with. Because normally, I mean, let's be so for real right now. VTubers are degenerate as fuck when it comes to their sleeping schedules. So the typical wake up time for a lot of VTubers I would probably collab with from North America are like at the hours I'm towards either the tail end of my stream or by the time as far as by the time I'd be going to sleep already. So, and y'all probably historically you've seen some of the collabs I've done which are like at ass o'clock for me, either ass o'clock or early for me. And it's been a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be like unfiltered saying this. It's been such a pain in my ass to not be able to do collabs in my own time zone. So yeah, this is like a really good opportunity to just have fun with people in my time zone more, you know? It took a while because one of the biggest challenges finding people to actually collab with in Asia or even Oceania is language. I think language is the biggest thing, right? Because the struggle from there is not a lot of people are the most fluent in English, or some people might be hesitant because they might think, oh, I might not be able to keep up in the collabs. But I don't know. In my opinion, especially because I don't know, some people are kind of anal when it comes to that, which is like, ugh. But the way I see it, especially if you're from Asia, like you're not going to be as particular and anal about the like it needing to be clean English, as long as the point comes across of what we're trying to communicate. And the streams are, the collaboration, the chemistry is there, then you're not going to really care about clean English, right? So yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited to finally collab with people that are actually from my region for a change. I don't know. I mean, that's another thing. Like, I stream globally, right? Obviously, like, our audience is, like, wide. Like, at most, the people that watch me are from within the hours of which I stream. So, yeah. I don't know. It's been something I've been I've been doing a lot of thinking. I've been doing a lot of thinking going into my 2.0, and these are just one of the things I want to try to do more and explore more, be open to more, as opposed to just like going into collabs which are at hours that are not my hours and just not have as much fun as I would want. Don't get me wrong. Like, I do have fun, and I do appreciate it when people, honestly, like, I would still do them. I would still do them when people invite me, because I like having fun with friends and people I like having a good time with. But it comes to a point where, like, I wanna do things that are more, that are more towards my time. It's like, please. Out of curiosity, oh yes, demonologist. Honestly, it's funny you mentioned that. That is a game that has been on my to-do playlist for the longest time. So, coinkedinkly, you might actually see that in the future. I will say though, you might have to wait until maybe September for it to happen, for reasons. It might take a while for me to get to that game, but I do want to play that game eventually. There's a long list of games I've been wanting to play, and with my 2.0 out, I can finally play them. We want you to stream at hours comfy for you. Honestly, if it were up to me, I would actually stream more at like morning my time. But it's kind of hard to do so as well, because a lot of the errands and responsibilities I have are during the day. In a perfect world, I would have been streaming at, say, like 11 a.m., 12 noon my time. But yeah, there's a lot of thought as well. There's a number of reasons why I stream at the time that I do. But if it were like a no conditions, no problems, in a perfect world, everyone doesn't need sleep type scenario, I would have streamed 11 a.m., 12 noon JST. No, actually, between 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. JST start time. Those would be the usual. That would actually be like the ideal times, because, I'd have been awake for a bit. I'd have enough time for my body to have woken up, and because like the thing about streaming at night for me, obviously, is I'd have already gone through my day, so there's a bit of energy expended. But yeah, that's another thing, right? The EU Rhizosaurs would just be non-existent, because it's like dead hours for them. Like, everyone's like dead asleep at those hours for Europe. Yeah, I think this is like I don't know. There's a lot of reasons. Some reasons I can't really talk about, because some are more personal, really. But yeah, we suffer anyway. It's fine. Which is why I gotta give a big shout out. I gotta give a big shout out to my North American Rhizosaurs, my Rhizosaurs which are around any time zones, especially if you're in like MST, PST, like MDT, PDT. You guys are the real ones, because it is ass o'clock for you. You are doing something I cannot do, okay? Look, I have my Oshis, I have my Kamis, I have creators that I like to watch, but no amount, I just cannot, okay? I feel like for EDT, EST particularly, it's a bit reasonable to be up, because the way I look at it, if you wake up for my streams as an EDT ESTer, I'm helping you have a normal life body clock. For a CST, CDT, yeah, I can, you know what, I can apologize for that. If you're like the C, M, or P, like CST, M, if you're like the Central, Mountain, and Pacific, salutes to you guys, because holy shit, I honestly cannot do what you guys do. If you're in Eastern time zone, then, I'm like your healthy, I'm your healthy Oshi. If I didn't work overnight, bro, I'd be so sad. I'd actually be so sad, especially if you're a regular Rhizosaur. I'd be so sad. Like, my life would not be the same. Right is the alarm clock. Beep, 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 beep. uh, thank you. Thank you so much for your, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Man, if I didn't have, yeah, that's one of the things I've just come to accept, because I don't know, there's just things that you just can't change. In my case, it's my current energy levels, not to mention my need for a good amount of sleep. That's another thing. Ooh. And the way my life runs, I can't be the type that wakes up in the afternoon, because I have a few friends that do. I have a few dino buds that do that. I think the one person I think of, I love you, bro. I love you, bro, as I say this. A dubstep, bro, that guy's body clock, holy fuck. I cannot do that. I would be so my body would just be extremely uncomfortable if I functioned at like the type of body clock that him and a lot of other VTubers have, where like they'd wake up in the afternoon. He was doing it for like 3 days that 1 week. Oh, my poor guy. Bro, I can't do that. Like even in my like teenage years, I cannot do that. I think at most maybe like I'd wake up at 11. That's like pushing it already. Like having an 11 a.m. wake up time, that's pushing it for me. Anything beyond that, I just feel extremely uncomfortable. That's Valorant Pro energy. That's true though. That's so true. Because I feel like, especially if you're a pro player, some of the best practice you'd get are at degen hours, because not as many casuals are up, and then like a lot of the sweaty players are like just like grinding, burning the night oil. yeah, exactly. Feels like the whole day is wasted, and you just feel so behind. I don't know. I like my daylight as much as I hate the heat. I like my daylight. I like seeing when the sun is out. It disorients me. Which reminds me of this one time I was vacationing in the Baruda. This was before FSP. And I happened to be vacationing at a time when the sun would set so early and it would just throw me off. I remember staying at like a hostel, like a shared, and it's like you get your own small room, and then it's a shared bathroom type thing. I never had to worry about like, colliding with someone else's shower schedule. Whenever I go to the shower, it's like normally free, so it's never a problem. But yeah, I remember during this time, the sun would set as early as before 5 p.m. I would just get so disoriented. And what's really funny is that my body has a very strong reaction in a way to this. It was at a point where, so during this time when I was in the Baruda, I would wake up at around like maybe a little after 7 a.m. Right? But I would be in bed by like 9. I'd be asleep by like 9-10 p.m. Because like the sun setting would just like completely disorient me. Probably no, at latest no, maybe like 11 p.m. I'd be asleep already. 11 p.m. I'd never go beyond midnight during this time. I'd never go beyond midnight. That's for sure. It would just throw me off completely. Also, one of the reasons why is that because I walk around a lot. Whenever I'm in the Baruda, I average on a light day 12k steps. On a normal day 15k. On a travel heavy day 18 to 20k steps. I can't go to bed before you can't go to bed before midnight, man. The older we get, the earlier we eat. That's so true. Yeah, I like to walk a lot. Like if you look at the steps on my phone, ooh, whenever I'm in the Baruda, it's like 15, 18, 16, 14, 12, 20. Yeah, I love my walks. I like to take myself out on walks. I think the only time I don't have heavy steps is when I'm working. So like for example, if we're doing rehearsals for concerts or stuff like that, or if we're signing checkies, then obviously I'm not going to be getting as many steps during the day. Riser stomping in, yeah, exactly. My own form of stomping in, just like And yo, Stormy, thank you for 17 months. 17 months already. I guess I stuck here, and I am perfectly fine with that. I love it here, even if I can't make it to live streams regularly. Stormy, thank you for 17 months. And you know what? I appreciate you. Even if you're not able to make it to stream regularly, the fact that you do make time when you can, and you always come in with a milestone or with a treat, much appreciated, Cupcake. Thank you for 17 months. Walking is night, just hanging out with yourself. Yeah, that's definitely me. I'm a wanderer. That's why, like, I'm a firm believer in, well, I guess it's not for everybody, but I'm just that type of guy that likes to travel solo because it just gives you so much more freedom, so much legroom to do whatever, cater to your whims. I think the only time, I mean, when I'm with, if you count like when I'm with Raipape, but you know, even when I'm with Raipape, I get full control of where I want to go. And Raipape is just along for the ride and points at stuff when he wants to buy. Actually, yeah, that's something even as a kid. I don't know. Maybe it's because I grew up in the countryside and there wasn't really much to do. So what I didn't have in my childhood, I feel like that's like a thing. A lot of the stuff that I either didn't have or wasn't able to do in my childhood, I'm heavily making up for in my adulthood. You're the vampire wanderer. I'm the dino wanderer. More like explorer than wanderer, I would say. No, actually wanderer's fair. Yeah. Because I like to mindlessly wander sometimes as well. I'm coming for Lucy's gig. Rhymer will always be my inspiration. Aw, Mr. John, thank you for 16 months. Thank you. I don't know. This coming Baruda trip, it might be a bit tight. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Yeah. Probably not as much wandering. Number one, because of heat. Number two, wallet is just we in a frugal. We're all being frugal this time around. Until those birthday treats come in, then maybe. But for the meantime, not yet. Because I won't get the birthday treats until a bit later. So yeah, it's gonna take a bit. That's true, yeah. And I'm also the type of guy that even if I've this is me in certain places like Ikebukuro, Shibuya, and so on. There's a lot of places I like to go to. Well, actually, no, I've kind of moved on from those places. I've been visiting other places now. But I'm definitely the type of guy that sometimes, even if I've been somewhere, I just like go again just to walk around. So I'm definitely like a repeat kind of person. Because sometimes it's also the nostalgia. Like I like to see things again. It's like, oh. Like to kind of keep up to date with what's up in the area. So yeah, that's always fun. That's always like a fun thing to indulge in. But yeah, absolutely. Yeah, exactly. And I don't know, since I've been to the Baruda a number of times, it's definitely come to a point where I've become more open and, you know, just like to continue to expand my horizons and see where I can go. Hmm. Hmm. uh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, I saw something on my For You page. Wait a minute. Is it okay to call, not really call someone out, but is it okay to ask someone something? Because it came up on my For You, and now I'm curious. And I know that they're in chat right now. So now I want to ask. Do I get the global consent amongst Rhizors to get called out if you happen to be this person? I need the tea. I need the tea. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I always get scared when he's like this. Okay, since they emoted in chat, I'm gonna assume that they do consent. So, Mimu-chan, what's this what did Zanny, what is this jaw-dropping information that Zanny dropped? I'm curious. Cuz I wasn't what was the information? I need to know. I'm curious. What was the tea? What was the tea? Would you please share with the class? Not just for myself, but I feel the other Rhizors are curious as well, since this pertains to the concert, which involves a total of 9 people as the headliners. Miui, get behind me? I'm just asking. What do you mean? It's not like I'm gonna. He told us to keep a lookout for the concert because, well, Blaze Lust. Oh, is that it? Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, it's that. I mean, you guys were posing near each other for a reason, right? I guess. Are we getting Blaze List? Yeah. I'm in my 2.0 era. I don't know. I've been having thoughts lately when it comes to shipping. I'll probably talk about it in membership next week. I'll talk about it in membership next week. I'm having a membership next week. Membership is on Wednesday. Should my schedule go as planned for next week, I have a membership on Wednesday, so I'll talk about it there. So yeah, if you happen to have a membership, be sure to be there. Oh, speaking of membership, Mr. Joan, thank you for the 5 recruitments. If you're hoping to get in on the tea, hopefully you get sniped. Thank you, Mr. Johan, and thank you, Bunmoe. Thank you for the recruitment. Yeah, I guess Choo Choo indeed is the Densha to depart from the Eki. All right. Thank you. But yes, I'm really excited. That's probably another thing I guess y'all should look forward to. So come next week, we will have the very first our very first 2.0 membership, and that's going to be fun. So I do intend for the memberships to, I think I might have talked about this last time, lightly, where I did mention I want the 2.0, not 2.0, sorry, my brain fog is acting up again. I did mention how I want my memberships to be the more intimate streams. And now that we're in the 2.0 era, this is the period where that's going to come into play much more strongly. Finally took a break studying English to drop in. Hello, everybody. Hey, Corbo. Oh, you're studying English. Yo, I'm proud of you for that. I don't know if that's for school or work or, you know, like a self-declared thing or like a endeavor you decided on yourself. But hey, good luck with that. I'm happy to hear that. Yes, thank you for the recruitments. Thank you. Oh, finally your exams. Good luck. Good luck. I'm scared now for the mention. No, promise. It's gonna be fun. You get private time with the emissary. So why should you be scared in the first place? Oh, speaking of which, dude, I'm pretty sure some of the Risors might have caught on this within the first few minutes. How many of you were you guys able to watch it yet? I released a little treat, you know, just a little treat for the Blazing Gang last Thursday. Did you guys like it? Okay, funny bug that happened. Funny glitch that happened. So that video, I'd actually scheduled it. It was a scheduled video, and I thought that I don't think YouTube works this way. So when I scheduled it, I didn't realize that it had published as a public video first. It had initially published as a public video. So, which I don't mind personally, you know, for the non-Blazing Gang members that were able to catch it, good for them. Because I don't mind. I don't mind personally if non-members were able to see it. I'm not like too hell-bent on walling it, right? So within the first minutes, it was actually published as a public video at first. And I'm like, oop, okay, switch to member. I think I ended up switching it to member like within the first 3 to 5 minutes, probably. Yeah, within the first 5 minutes, I was able to switch it from public to members, thankfully. And it sounds like promised. Like, I want that to be another thing I'm going to be on top of in 2.0. I want to give you guys some more content, and it doesn't necessarily just translate into members. Rest assured, for Risors that might not have either the means to be part of the membership, or if you happen to be a region where it's hard for you to get sniped by a membership, I'm going to make sure to have more content out on the regular. And that was just like a taste of it. Because Zanny did offer to help me with some of the editing whenever he can, and even when not Zanny, I do have some dino buds that can help me with it as well, so that'd be good. I didn't even know it was there until yesterday. Yeah. I thought that bug only happened with waiting rooms. Yeah. It was really funny. I'm like, oops. But yeah, I mean, I didn't mind. I thought it was funny in the moment. Now, if it were something crazy, then I'd be like, ooh, but no. That reminds me, I will be... It's probably not a surprise, because I think I've lightly or maybe even straight up mentioned this already. The next content I'll be releasing is an ASMR video. That will be, you know, since it's the first ASMR video for 2.0, I want everyone to be able to enjoy it. So I'm not going to lock it behind membership. I'll put it out publicly. Yeah. Wait, am I? Or maybe, no, I think it was going to be like, I'm going to release most of it publicly, and then if there's anything spicy in it, because I'm not sure which one I'm releasing first, if there's a bit of spice to it, then I'm probably gonna lock that part behind membership. So I'm gonna like probably cut it off and then like have the spicy part available in membership, maybe. An ASMR with the 2.0 would be dangerous. Nothing too spicy, obviously. We're being good to YouTube-san so that they don't issue any kind of crazy penalties on us. Reserving a room at the hospital. Hospital, hospital. Uh-huh. Bell pepper spice. Ooh, bell pepper sounds yummy. Would love me some bell pepper. All right, let's see. Let us see. Bro, Wait, can I actually ask chat? How many of you would be able to help me with Stardew Valley? Because I'm gonna be real, I'm a bit nervous going into Stardew Valley. I'm excited, but also slightly nervous because I'm a bit of a, not a full-on optimizer, but I at least want to make sure I'm on the right track when I start with stuff, right? Have you ever bit into a bell pepper? I actually have. Funny you asked that. I actually have. But I'm a bell pepper enjoyer though, so it wasn't too bad for me. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like Stardew Valley has so many stuff to it, right? With all the updates and everything. So, I at least want a guide. I think I want a guide. Who do you want to marry in Stardew? I don't know, actually. I'm not familiar with the characters, so that's another thing. And honestly, I was actually deciding, and I was comparing Stardew to Story of Seasons. And I had heard that, because one of the things about Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, right? It's my favorite game. The only con that I have with it is the fact that Story of Seasons is very timeline based in a way. Like, you have to be aware almost of when some stuff is happening, right? Where I think, because like there's seasons, right? There's like, you have to go through the seasons, and then there's like NPC events, and there's also the holidays on top of that. So for Stardew Valley, from what I hear, it's not the same that way. I think from what I've heard, it's more, there's a lot more freedom to it. It's not the type of game where if you miss something, it could heavily detract you or make you miss something. Because, like, for example, in Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town, there's something where if you don't do the event, one of the villagers leaves. So that villager is Cliff. But since I know about that event, I was able to make sure that it didn't happen during our playthrough of Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Yeah, so like for Stardew Valley, it's more time based, right? It's not necessarily full on calendar, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Honestly, that was probably the only reason why. Because I like playing games like that. I like playing farming games like that. And admittedly, I don't think I've ever shared this with you guys. When I was choosing a farming game to play, of course I went for Mineral Town, not necessarily because, for three reasons, I think. One was because it was already my favorite game. I already played like earlier versions of it on earlier consoles. Number two, I'm familiar with it. I already know stuff I should be looking out for at the bare minimum. And number three, I had touched Stardew Valley like maybe 4 or 5 times, and every single time I get overwhelmed because of all the stuff that's around it. So I can kind of get what people mean by like getting overwhelmed, because it was the same for me. And I think going into it, the only reason I'm comfortable playing Stardew Valley is because I know that I have my risors. Like, you guys have my back. At least those that have played it before, y'all have my back, right? Yeah, so I can like pace myself. Paleopines? I've not heard of that yet. Is it a Steam game? Oh. Oh, it is on Steam. Interesting. I'll check that out later. So, might I be able to trust my risors to guide me through my Stardew Valley venture? Ugh, that's true. If not the Zors, then I always have Google to consult with. Will be your search engine. Yeah, I'll be like, Risors, can you look this up for me, Cupcake? Might you assist me? I'm stuck here, and I don't know what to do. Ooh. Also. I've been seeing some of the art on the Rise Arts tag lately. Honestly, I was a bit worried at first. I was worried that when my 2.0 came out, I was like, oh, I don't think anybody's gonna be interested in making art of me because the design, while beautiful and gorgeous, is complicated. Like, I don't think anyone's gonna wanna bother to go through all the details of my 2.0 outfit. But art recently started coming out, and it's like, oh, okay, it's because it is complicated, so it does require more time for people to kind of wrap their head around. So yeah, that was really nice. So shout out to all the artists which have done and honestly, don't like, the way I see it, there's some details you can just kind of chill. You don't have to be super. There's some areas you can cheat on my outfit, and I think one of those is the inner shirt pattern is one of the things I think you can kind of cheat on a bit. You ordered a drawing tablet? Aww. I'm so happy to hear that. Some projects I need. Aw, that's so sweet. Looking forward to your art, in which case. Out where to cheat a bit. Honestly, initially, one of the things I was planning, was debating on having either simplified more or removed was the necklace. But the problem was, well, not really a problem, but one of the realizations I had is it would have had a very similar problem. Isn't quite the right word, but I don't know. I guess problem in a way, depending on your perspective. But it would have been similar to 1.0, where if I didn't have a necklace, there'd just be too much open skin space cleavage. It was, yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll make time sometime to show you guys what it looks like without the necklace. But yeah, it's like, yeah, that's a lot of cleavage. That's a lot of collarbone, a lot of skin, it's like a vast open terrain. Oh goodness. The mountains. The valley in between the mountains. The plateau. Oh man. Huh. Wait, I'm trying to. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I was looking for something real quick. Plateaus are flat, you sir are not. Fair enough, fair enough. True. Oh, trust me. I don't doubt. I have no doubt. I have no doubt that nobody minds it. My thing is that it might become too distracting. It's less of it being a problem for people. It's less of it being a sight for sore eyes. It's just more of it being too much of a distraction. Oh, yeah, okay. Thank you for 1 year with the Blazing Gang. Can't believe it's been a full year. Hey, happy 1 year. Let's go. Happy anniversary, Cupcake. Thanks for supporting your Dinoboi for a full 12 months by being part of the Blazing Gang. Appreciate you. Sorry, don't worry. We're still distracted. Oh, it's not so. I see how it is. You're just here for my chest. Is that it? Damn. Damn. I should have known. I'm kidding. I mean, you're already distracting now. Is that so? Is that so? Huh. Okay, okay. uh, don't ask me the color of anything. Oh my god, that reminds me of that one clip from District V. The one with Anya and the one with Anya and Granny May. Oh, that's one of my favorite clips of all time. That shit's so funny, dude. Oh man. We missed the Hershey's Kisses. Exactly. Sorry, there might be a lot of risers that might not know the context. If anyone has the clip to that, please do feel free to share it in the cupcakery so that people know. Oh man. Wait, also to any Risor clippers out there, I forgot when I talked about this. I think I talked about this during the Aftermath Zatsu. Can anyone clip the part where I talked about Tokyo Debunker? To any Riser clippers out there, if you don't mind doing me a favor, I really appreciate it if you can clip that part. The full part of me talking about Tokyo Debunker. Ryan Jenner, my Oshi. I just got here. Hi. Sorrel, yo. Welcome on in. Yeah, I just want to clip it for bro. I'm waiting for actually out of curiosity, sorry. I'm like being all loopy with my words again. Any other Tokyo Debunker players here? Have you played the new episode yet? I haven't yet. Wait, which stream again? It was the Aftermath stream, if I'm not mistaken. I have not played the new episode yet. I probably will make time because a lot of my favorite boys are in that episode. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, I have to progress. Because I haven't even finished the one before that, the one with Hotarubi. I haven't had the chance to do that yet because I've been so busy. So yeah, I'm gonna make time to. I'm honestly gonna probably do it this week because I want to know what happens. I used to play it, not anymore. That's fair. That's fair. He's gonna use it as a lure to find more. No. No, no, no. I'm just curious because they're doing a rerun of one of the cards I'm trying to max star, which is the Alan Tarot card. I'm only one away from getting max stars on him, so yeah. I feel like I got summoned. I just came at the right time. No, for real, for real. Yeah. I'll try to, I don't know, maybe I'll post screenshots sometime. Yeah, I've been very conservative about how I spend my diamonds so that I can always make sure to have them ready for Wishing Well. Which, is Wishing Well out yet? Is Wishing Well out yet? Damn it. Should be tomorrow, right? I want Wishing Well already so that I can roll for Alan. I can't roll because I'm at 30k right now, which is, yeah. I can't spend the 13k while Wishing Well isn't out yet. Anyway, sorry, I got too on niche topic. Hello, everybody. Also, when will I ever escape? My phone's starting to become a problem. Like, sip of water for you, so thank you for the hydrate check. Wait, what did I say? Escape problem, right? Phone getting old. It's not that it's old. I just started realizing that I'm one of those people that needs the higher memory. Because I'm always maxed out on memories these days. And another problem is that, I don't know, do I want to pay for iCloud? I don't... what a dilemma. Because I don't want to delete stuff either, because I like looking back at stuff. So it's starting to become a dilemma. Not to mention, there's like games I couldn't play anymore because I don't have the space. Can you add an SD card into the phone? My phone doesn't support that, unfortunately. My phone has the business model of, if you want more memory, you have to pay for our cloud service. Man, pain. G Drive is an option for pics and vids. I've thought of that, actually. My thing is, I usually like to look back at my photos when I'm outside, because that's how I like burn time sometimes when on the road, right? And yeah. And I'm very limited on like data for mobile browsing too, so that's another thing. It's frustrating to have that. Yeah, honestly. So when it comes to my phone, normally in a perfect world, I like Android. It's just that, I don't know. These past years, I've been having trouble with the... Yeah, I don't know how to put it. I don't know. Android gets buggy for me for some reason. Like, I don't think I've ever had an Android phone that didn't start having lag or bugs like after 3 years of owning the phone. Yeah. And this is coming from a person that, due to work and sponsorships before, I'm not going to say what brand. I had a very expensive phone back in the day, which was flagship top of the line. And I shit you not, it was so annoying because, number one, the battery life was shit. Number two, updates were shit. Number 3, it just wasn't holding out for a top of the line phone. It was so fucking annoying, dude. Yes, the Motorola. Cool. That's crazy. No, not that. So I don't know, man. And ever since I switched to the phone I have now, it's been so smooth. But I also realized that if I fully immerse myself in the ecosystem of the phone I have, it's going to be costly. And I don't think I want to be spending that type of money yet. Technically, I can, but I'd rather save money. Sony Ericsson. I had a Sony Ericsson once. I forgot what, but yeah. It was, all my phones were hand-me-downs back in the day, except for whenever I get sponsored stuff or like big discounts because of like clients. And so, was it the Walkman type? I don't think it was, unfortunately. I remember wanting one of those though. Buttery smooth and all for the low cost of one soul. Nah, for real. Yeah, it'd be tough out there. Maybe another device for pics. Small digicams are getting popular again. Ooh, actually, I do plan on doing that after I get a new phone. So the phone I currently have, I'm probably going to keep as like a backup phone, which I technically already do. I've told you guys about this, right? So I have my main phone and I have my backup phone. So the backup phone is where I have like all my important stuff, like passwords, digital keys. Like I don't use it for like browsing or anything, just in case it might get infected with God knows what. But yeah, I keep that phone as like my backup phone, which has like all the apps like Authy and stuff like that. Yeah, backup phones are good. Yeah, especially in this age. The backup phone, the temporary phone I got in Thailand, which I ended up keeping, which by the way lasted longer than the flagship phone that I got. So can you imagine like a less than $200 phone being more reliable than a $1,400 phone, $1,600 phone, mind you. Holy fuck. Like a flagship top of the line? Like a fresh release. Yeah. Like a fresh release, top of the line, most expensive is like flagship, right? Because it's like their pride and glory, the crown jewel of their phone line. Hot off the presses, yeah. Like actually insane. Ooh. Someone mentioned the small digicams in chat. I actually contemplated getting one of those. I think I know which ones you're talking about. You're talking about the digicams, which are like just a little bigger than like your thumb, and they take like retro style photos, and they are like keychain size essentially. I considered buying one of those, but I think this is where I eventually settled on, like, if I had to choose between getting the small digicam versus like a Polaroid printer, like a snapshot printer. Yeah. Though that size comparison is interesting. I guess it depends, because like if it were my thumb, then it would be kind of near. But if it's like some of the Risor's thumbs, I think it would be like too small of a comparison. Yeah. Yeah, not yeah, they have like other brands have started releasing it too, so yeah. Yeah, I'd probably just get the printer instead of like it would be like a whole rice horn up. Indeed it would be. Oh, that's a cute comparison actually. I like that. I like that comparison. Yeah, exactly. Photo printer would be worth because you can print from any phone. Exactly. Yeah, that was my thing. And what I also I also like the idea of, actually now that I think about it, I think that's what Nayu might have. Cuz you guys remember the story about Ravenous taking like a selfie, and then all of us have like a copy of that selfie as a snapshot because Nayu gave us one each. I think that's what Nayu has now that I think about it. And it will be good for scrap. But yeah, there's like multiple uses. Like you could keep it for yourself, for decoration, for memories, and like you could also kind of share the love with friends as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's like, thinking back, I think that's what Nayu has. That's why he was able to give us those snapshots. Yeah. And I don't know. Also, I'm gonna be so real. It's also one of those things where it's one of those things I wanted as a kid. I've always wanted a, well, not always, but I definitely had a phase, especially around like teenage years, where I really wanted a Polaroid but could never afford one. I mean, forget a Polaroid. I could barely even afford a phone at the time. At all. Actually, at all. Not even barely, at all. So it's one of those things where I'm like, it'd be nice to fulfill that. But yeah. One day, one day. For the meantime, I had to make the choice. Small monitor or printer? Yeah, I went to the small monitor. Physical photo albums are so under. Yeah, I honestly, yeah. I'm definitely that type of guy that still likes to possess the physical, like look back on memories in physical form than digital. Would you get a disposable camera? Ooh, probably not. Only because of me being the practical dino boy that I am. I like the idea of it. If someone were to give me one, sure, I would use it. Would I go out of my way to get a disposable camera? Probably not. I do like the idea of it though, because as a kid, I did have my fair share of disposable cameras. Yeah, and I had lots of fun with those disposable cameras back in the day. But yeah, probably not. Since I already have my phone, that's the only reason why. It's just me being a practical asshole. It's me being way too much of an old person. You know what I mean? I'm like, I do like the idea of it though. I didn't know they still made them. Yeah, they do. They do. I wasted so many of those as a kid. I think I probably had like maybe 4 or 5 of those as a kid. But, and the funny thing is, I think my parents only got it for me like once. And then the other ones are like from relatives, because I'd be like, I want to have camera for memories. When my parents aren't looking, and I like kind of nudge at the relatives which can afford it. I'm like, can you get me the disposable camera, please? Pretty please with a Terry on top. Man, those were the days. I remember that. Yeah, like I remember it was even crazier for me back in the day. Well, not me, but for my other classmates. Instead of a white shirt, well, I guess it depends as well. Because, like, if you go to a school where you don't have a uniform, then I guess it makes sense to, like, wear a white shirt for it. But in our case, I went to a school which had uniforms, which is pretty standard in a lot of, in Asia. Like, even if you go to a public school, say, they still make you wear uniforms, which is kind of, I don't know, pain in the ass. Um, anyway, yeah, they make you wear uniforms. And so in our case, on the last day of school, what some of my classmates did was they asked like people to sign their uniform because like our uniforms were white, right? So yeah. Good for memories. I unfortunately lost my yearbook. I still have my high school yearbook. I don't have my like earlier yearbook. Which, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't really care to have it because that was a bad time. Those were some really bad memories. Mm-mm. It's all good though. All good. All good. What is the early? Wait, I'm trying to think. Ooh, wait. Oh, I think we've talked about this before though. Like, you know how I have like an Overwatch shirt, which is like super old, but I like hanging onto it because it's comfy. I'm trying to think of like what's the oldest article of clothing I might have had. Hmm. Huh. 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 I cannot remember. Oh my god, I still have this. I think the oldest article of clothing. Wait, I just remembered now. The oldest article of clothing I have that I still possess is a dress shirt that, if I'm not mistaken, I had all the way back from. Let me try to think of how old it is. I think it's like 16 years old. Yeah. I think it's like a 16-year-old dress shirt. And the only reason I own it still is because. Okay. Here's the deal, right? I love Dino Mama and Dino Papa with all my heart, right? I'm going somewhere with this. I love them so much. That said, I have one issue with I have one issue with Mama Dino and Papa Dino. And that was the fact that they really didn't give a shit about how I dressed back in the day. And when the reason I say this is because I remember my junior prom, I think. Okay. I remember my junior prom. I mostly wore mediums back then. And by the way, oh God. our prom was garbage that year, okay? Well, I mean, proms were garbage for us in general. And the theme was Hawaiian. So we went shopping for a top. And, I don't know why Mama Dino and Papa Dino allowed me to get this beach shirt. It was like a beach resort wear shirt. Okay, at least the pattern was good, okay? The pattern was good. Was this one where you ask someone who already has a BF? Yes, this was that same year. Yes, it was that same year. I'm glad you remember that. Yes, that was the same year. Did you wear a Hawaiian shirt to prom, right? I did not. Actually, okay. The good thing, okay, here's the good news and the bad news. The good news was I really liked the print of the shirt that they got me. Okay, I really like the print of the shirt. It was unique. I would wear it. Actually, I would wear it. It's very model on the beach. It was like this white top with it had like a the fabric had a crinkled texture to it, right? And it had these like light blue symbols on it. Like, you know, like a drawn on sun, and like it was really nice actually. The problem was, this is where I take issue with some of the clothes that Mama Dino, this is more specifically on Dino Papa, I feel. This is definitely more on Dino Papa. The problem was the sizing of the clothes they got me. I wore medium size back then, right? Sometimes smalls. It depends on where the clothing's from. Sometimes small, sometimes large, but mostly like mediums, right? Tell me why the heck. And okay, here's the kicker too. The top that they got me is like loose fit too, okay? It's like the loose fit type. Tell me why they thought it. In what universe was it a good idea for them to allow me to go to my prom in a double XL loose fit top? Like oversized loose fit. So this top went all the way like, it was so fucking ridiculous. Okay, to be fair, I guess to some credit, it was kind of, I get it, okay? Like, it was a style for music at some point, right? Also, welcome Netherlings. Welcome. We were just talking about really bad fashion choices. Specifically during my prom. Welcome on in, Netherlings. Welcome, Zanny. Hope you had a good stream. I peeked in earlier. You were playing something interesting. I wasn't familiar with the game though. Bro, it was so bad. So, okay, Netherlands, I was telling the Risers about how TLDR, I had prom. The prom was Hawaiian. It was shit, by the way. Mr. John, thank you for the 5 recruitments. Raywo, thank you for the 1 recruitment. Yeah, we had this prom. It was Hawaiian. It was gaudy. It was... But specifically, we're not necessarily talking about the prom, but the fashion choice made, wherein Mia, thank you for the 1 recruitment, where my parent, particularly my dad was the instigator of this. As someone that used to wear like small to medium to maybe even a large back in the day, of my junior prom, he thought it was a good idea for me to go to my prom in a double XL oversized loose fit shirt, which I was drowning in as a kid. And it was Sayuri-chan, thank you for the 5 recruitments. Bunmoe, thank you for the 1 recruitment. Toki, thank you for the 1 recruitment. And you know what's funny, by the way? You know what makes this even funnier? So so after prom, they had photos, right? Okay, here's the annoying thing about the prom as well. Bro, I felt like I was in some kind of fiesta or something. What they did was, for our prom, they made us line up, right? They made the girls and boys line up for pictures on the stage. Because, that's the thing, right? Like you get your picture, but it was... Normally you do that with your partner, right? Like if you ask someone out to prom, you get your picture done together. What they freaking did was like some kind of boot camp shit or something. They lined up the boys and they lined up 1 line for the boys, 1 line for the girls. So essentially your prom photo was gonna be gotcha. So whoever happened, so it's like they'd call next boy and next girl to the stage for your picture, please. It's so stupid. Toki, thank you for the 1 recruitment. Indy, thank you for the 1 recruitment. Doonun, thank you for the 3 months with the blazing gang. Kiss cutie dino, and kiss right back. Thank you. And Scry Zane, thank you for the 5 recruitments. Thank you so much. Yeah, they made us do that. And what I hate about this is I had to do it twice because there were more girls than guys. So the guys that were finished earlier had them circle back to the line to do the photo again. And I was already ashamed. Like looking back, oh my god, it was so bad. Like I remember the top, like the oversized top I was wearing. It just made that worse. Like I feel. So you know what I did? Oh wait. Actually, sorry. The Hawaiian theme was senior year, rather. Sorry, this was senior year. My bad. This wasn't the year I asked the girl out. The girl that had a boyfriend. That was my junior prom. Sorry, this was senior prom. Junior prom, I actually liked what I wore. Senior prom, different story. All right. No, yeah, this was senior year. My bad. Anyway, going back. So, your school had a wicked sense of humor? No, they were just like, the taste was not there. Let's just say the taste was non-existent, right? Yeah. Senior year was worse. Yeah, they budget cuts that time. Because you pay for the photo. Okay, so here's the thing. Technically, we don't have to pay for the photo. So what happens is after prom, the photographer prints all the photos, right? And obviously, they're going to charge a premium for it, right? So they print all the photos. They set a premium price on it. And if you want your photo, they make 1 copy of each. So if you want your photo, you can like buy the photo. And I remember having to like, I had 2 pictures in there because I had to take my photo with 2 juniors, 2 different junior girls. Fuck. And I'm like, because technically I could have just like, you're like, burn it. No, exactly that. What I did, remember, I was a poor Dinoboi back in the day. I barely had allowance that could get me through shit. But because of how strongly I felt about not even just my attire, but just how bad the prom was in general, in terms of the overall visual. Mind you, I used almost all my allowance for the week to get the 2 photos. The 2 photos I took with those 2 girls. And I shit you not, I got the photos, went home, ripped the shit out of them and threw them in the trash because I was just like, even if they wanted the photos, I would have just been like, no. This is a memory I refuse for anyone to ever keep and have on hand because it was just that dog shit. I hated it so. Just imagining how baggy that shirt was. That was ugh. Cause I didn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. You gotta remember, I was in the countryside, so you could think like, oh, like you could go thrift shopping and you can make it work. We didn't have that shit. Our options were very limited. It wasn't a make it work. It was make do with what we have type shit. Okay. So yeah, our stylish dino was suffering. Yeah, looking back, I wouldn't even just say not my best during the time. That was my worst. That was the worst shit I've yeah. I did like my junior prom outfit though. I had a pretty hot top for my junior outfit, I think. Senior prom, no, that was not it. But then again, we got sabotaged by the theme. Imagine saying, oh, we're going to do a Hawaiian theme in a countryside where you can barely even buy Hawaiian shirts in the first place. Like, bro, middle finger. Like, respectfully to the teachers that decided that, bruh. Oh, God. Oh, no. Right where I saw all that and was like, when I grow up, I'll serve way more than anyone here. Yeah, like that one song, when I grow up, I want to be a star. I want to be famous. I want to be a star. I want to be in movies when I grow up. I want to see the world, drive nice cars. I want to have groupies. Yeah, that was. Our theme was Under the Stars. Oh, that kind of sounds nice. It was nice, right? Right? I hope it was nice. It sounds nice. The creativity and taste was absent. Yeah, that was the laziest shit ever. And you know who did look good during the prom? The kids that actually had money. And I remember the teacher even saying, like, yeah, like everyone else wasn't creative. And they were pointing to like the rich kids and like, that's the way you guys should have dressed up. I'm like, fuck. Like in my mind, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Barely any of these kids can have the sense to go for those type of outfits, let alone the budget, dude. Let alone the budget. Like, fuck you for your dumbass idea for going for a Hawaiian theme for a prom in a location where I need to emphasize, by the way, cherry on top, my school was in the middle of fucking rice fields. Like, bruh. If our prom theme was maybe Barrio Fiesta, then sure, maybe that would have been miles better. Like, fucking Barrio Fiesta Tinikling realness, sure, that would have been perfect. Bro. Fucking Barrio Fiesta, I don't know, what's that, that would have been way better. That would have been more successful. I'm not even exaggerating. Tang ina talaga. Yeah. I have very strong feelings about how shitty our senior prom was. Like, can we just like, you know what? I would honestly, even a theme that was reaching for the stars, like Hollywood glamour, I feel like, or even just traditional prom would have been fine. No, they decided they want to be creative, like Hawaiian. And they did this whole Hawaiian theme, and yet the prom didn't even look Hawaiian. Like, they gave a theme, and they were in charge of decor and shit like that. Nothing screamed Hawaiian at all. Bro. High key, if they declared like Barongs and Maria Clara, whatever, like that would have been better. That would have been a visually better night. But no, it was a nightmare. It was an actual nightmare, that prom. A nightmare to the eyes, which I'm glad I never have to go through again. Heck, Went under the sea as a theme. Oh god. Honestly, I hate it when they do themes like that because it's very color limiting. I feel like every prom should just be Hollywood glamour or, something that isn't too restrictive thematically. Like, there's just no place in this world for those ridiculously themed proms anymore. Like, in 2026, I hope I hope nobody's doing that anymore. I'm probably like, ugh. Yeah, like imagine like you do Under the Sea. That means you're restricted to like, ooh, sea colors, beach colors. Yeah, no. You know what? Under the Sea, I'm gonna dress as an oil spill for the prom. At least you'll be creative that way. Go the Lady Gaga approach. Like you come in like a black what do you call it? Like a black what do you call that material? The one that's like what's that material? Like like the Catwoman catsuit, for example. Not spandex. Like that shiny, like you have to oil yourself. Yes, latex. Like you come in, yes, thank you. Yes, latex. Like you come in a black latex dress and you just be like, you're like your teacher. Can you imagine? Wait, that'd be kind of killer though. That'd be kind of cool. That'd actually be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like Under the Sea, like imagine like the theme is Under the Sea. You come in like a black latex dress. Your teacher asks you like, it's Under the Sea. What are you what are you dressed up as? And you're like, oh, oil spill. Wait, honestly, that would be hella creative though. That would be hella creative. Like a black latex dress, and you're like, yeah, I'm oil spill, or like you come in this like heavily patterned graphic dress and you're like, oh, what's this? Sea pollution, people throwing their garbage into the sea. Yeah, like waste dumping in the sea. That's what I'm dressed as. That'd be very creative. I don't know. Teachers have a weird criteria sometimes. They'll never know what they call you out for, right? I come dressed as a plastic bag. Like, yes, you better, yes, pollution, yes. Going for the make the dress out of garbage. Exactly. That's innovation. That is innovation right there. Innovation. Recycling included. Right. A jellyfish dress. True. I mean, they did say Under the Sea. That's up for interpretation. So. Oh my god. Can you imagine? That'd be a fun prom. That would actually be a fun prom. I would do that. Like go in a full black outfit with some kind of shimmer to it and just be like, yeah, I'm ink. Yeah, that's my Under the Sea outfit. I'm like I'm the ink. We had one girl that did the duct tape dress. Oh, wow. I'm gonna become Coral. Yeah, we're innovative like that, right? I just had a hat and a thrift store suit. I respect that. I honestly respect that. Does that mean we have to plan the first Rizor prom? I did mention that, right? Oh, that reminds me. I still need to do the pink detention slips and the unrealized reality things. I did mention we're going to do the Rizor prom soon. Winters, thank you for the one recruitment. Yeah. Honestly, once FF14 comes up on Switch, we can even do like an FF4. We can do a prom in FF14. Although I do know like not everyone will be able to participate, so we'll do like I don't know, like another prom in form of art. So yeah. Is there such thing as prom king and queen and maybe monarch? Yeah. I think what I'll do is, yeah. Ooh, that sounds cute. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna have to decorate the FSP house for it. Or hopefully, I've been trying to get a large house in FF14 actually. I've been trying to get a large house for my private home because I currently have a medium. I'm trying to get a large so that I have more flexibility with decoration. Yeah, maybe I can like decorate it as like a prom hall. Or we can just do it in the yard, to be honest. Because like if I do it in the house, there's gonna be a cap. At least by doing it outside, there's like a larger cap to that. Oh my god, my stomach's starting to act up again. I'll probably end soon. Summoning circle for. Speaking of which, speaking of FF, I heard that someone was planning to get married in game. Did you eat well today? I did. I did eat quite well today. I had the leftover shawarma actually. Someone also mentioned 60, 70, 600. Wait, no. 67,000 gil per head. I can do that as well. 67k gil is nothing to me, so I got you. No Rai minutes. Oh man, honestly, you guys got you guys without realizing it got Rai minutes today because I was only supposed to stream for 2 hours, but look at us. We're like 2 hours and 45 minutes in ish almost. Yeah, if only the money I had in Final Fantasy 14 was also the same in real life. I'm only a millionaire in Final Fantasy 14. In real life, hundredaire. Are we all invited to the wedding? Well, the way weddings work in Final Fantasy 14, they're called eternal bonds, and you're able to attend the wedding so long as you have a character on the same server. I'm broken every timeline for real. Oh god. Relatable. You with my Mora in Genshin. You know how they say money? What was that saying again? Money can't buy you happiness. Yeah, whoever said that was on copium. Just kidding. I feel like the only time money can't buy you happiness is if the economy is just like non-existent or if it's a zombie apocalypse. Those are like the like a full-blown zombie apocalypse where humanity wasn't able to deal with it and like the world's going to shit type. Or like, yeah, that's the only time I feel money can bring you happiness. Other than that, who said that had money? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's true. Money can't buy you happiness, but it can buy merch from your Oshi, particularly debut 2.0 merchandise. And Boba Tea, fair enough, fair enough. Whoever said that is a liar and didn't worry about the effects of capital. Whoever said that was a liar and Derek Barry don't like them. uh, in this economy, exactly in 2026. Get your merchies. Yes, indeed. Why am I like tilted right now? Oh, wait, maybe I'm okay. No, I'm just kind of tilted. I like League of Legends type tilted. I was just like looking like, oh, I'm kind of like sideways right now. Wait, I can't see anything. There we go. This is why I work, so I can have money to buy happiness. Fair enough. Fair enough. uh, oh, by the way, speaking of which, meet and greet is happening. Can I see a show of hands in chat? How many of y'all were planning to do the meet and greet with your Dinoboi? I'm excited. Finally, meet and greet opportunity. It's like catch up with my Rhizors. Not just catch up with my Rhizors for those that have done the meet and greets before, but also it'd be like a great opportunity to see new Rhizors. Hey, I'm excited. Bro, no pressure, but if you guys can do more than 1 minute, please do more than 1 minute. Like, this isn't me like trying to sell the meet and greets. This is me based on experience. 1 minute was not enough. Like if you can do as many minutes as possible, please do. The 1 minute, and if it's the only thing you can afford, then don't worry, we'll make the most of it. But if you're capable of doing more than 1 minute, please do. Like minimum 3 is like the sweet spot. If they're because I'm not sure if it's going to be the same thing where it's like 1 to 5 minutes max, but from personal experience, 3 minutes is the sweet spot. Like, yeah, I remember there's like some risers where it'd just be like hi, hello, and then the 1 minute's already up and be like, no. So yeah, definitely recommend minimum 3 minutes if you can afford it. If you're on a real budget, yeah, sure, 1 to 2. Even 5 minutes felt really quick to me, for real. 2 minutes still, yeah, it really did. Yeah, that's why I recommend at least 3. And we're gonna make the most of it. Can I ask where you're doing the MNG? If it's gonna be like last time, we did it on Discord last time. So like, I'm gonna reconfirm it's gonna be the same thing with the monassons, but if it's similar to last time, because what we did last time was, you buy the meet and greet ticket, and then you get invited to a Discord, and then you're asked to be ready at the anointed time. But yeah, I'll let you guys know more details once I can ask. Because, yeah, the only reason I'm not able to go into detail about it was because I've been sick. Yeah, and don't worry, I got you. If you're too nervous to speak, if you get anxiety, I got you, okay? I'll steer everything for you. I'll show you a good time, all right? And you get to do the meet and greet with my 2.0 now. So that'll be fun. Wait, I just remembered something. Wait, I remembered something. I just remembered something. I was having a quick chat with Dinoboi earlier because he's very interested in like my lore happenings, right? So he asked like, so one of the questions he asked is, so with Riser being back with the architects and doing stuff for them now, like, what's your body count? And I'm like, Oh, I'm like, oh yeah, because like in my 1.0, it like be nothing because I don't think I could, but in my 2.0, I'd do whatever it takes. So it's probably gonna be a lot now, right? To the point where I probably couldn't even count them anymore, and it, and then and then he's like, what? And I'm like, what? And I didn't realize. So when he said body count, I didn't think body count as in. I thought he meant like like unalive. You know what I mean? Because like as emissarius majoris, I sometimes have to do things where when people are a problem, I come up with a more permanent solution doing so. So I thought I didn't think body count as in like that kind of body count. I was thinking like casualties type body count as a result of encountering emissaris majoris. So oh, this is the meme, but the other way around. Oh, is it a meme? Is it actually a meme? Yeah, because we were talking about how I would have to go on some missions where the primary objective wouldn't even be able to negotiate, but to just simply assassinate. Or to assassinate would be like to do it in a stealthy means, but sometimes it's not necessarily stealthy. So oh god. What's the body count in the way he meant it? Tune into more lore updates for more. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for more lore to find out, I guess. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever. Now that I think about it, as emissaris majoris, on the missions I go on, I don't think it'll ever come to the point where I'd ever have to use my body, so to speak, to get what I want, right? Because I could always just threaten with violence, and nobody can really contest that because they know how powerful I am. So, yeah, I could always coerce people for the information I need with just simply threatening their life. So, yeah. And I'm a believer in the less work needed to accomplish my goal, the better. Yeah, this is not. This is not. Isn't that something that Sebastian did in Black Butler, where he actually used his body to get information in some cases? Work smarter, not harder. Mm-hmm. And I was already given the gift of having superior strength as the ultimate weapon, so why waste that? Yeah. So very much that. That was the most insane memory pull. Oh no, I was thinking of like people who do that, and the only people I could think of are him and Finnick Odair from the Hunger Games. I should read. I've been meaning to read I've been meaning to read the books outside of the trilogy because I haven't read the other books yet. The one where it's I forget the name. The one book which has the first tribute winner, I think, from District 12, and the other one which has the one is like the early conception of the Hunger Games, and then the other one is the one with Haymitch in it. Or's Poor Finnick. Yeah, I used to be quite the Hunger Games fan back then. I read all the books first because Blazensis had them, and then the movie came out after, which was great. I was excited when they announced the movies. Actually, the timing was great because by the time I finished the books, they announced the movie, so I was very happy about that. Ash talks about it all. Oh, has Ash talked about it? Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't realize Ash was a reader or a fan. Oh, Sunrise on the Reaping. Yeah, oh, I didn't know that. Admittedly, I don't really get to hang out with the boys lately because either I'm busy, sick, or zero battery. Or even when I'm available, they're not. Or time zone difference. So, yeah, Pange. Yeah. I'm a pretty big I've been yeah. I've been reading more books again, which has been great. Yeah, everyone busy and sickies. Yeah. I miss hanging out with the boys. Although I'm gonna be so real, my social battery is non-existent lately, so I miss the boys, but I also don't want to hang out with anyone for now. Not even, yeah, just anyone in general. I don't want to hang out with for now because my social battery is just like, ugh. Any nice reads lately? My brain. Yes, which I will talk about in membership soon. Yes. What book are you reading right now? I can tell you what I'm reading right now. It is Strange Buildings by Uketsu. I'm only very early on in the book, so I don't know what it's about yet. But yeah, I'm reading Strange Buildings by Uketsu, which is like the third book I'm reading from them. I don't know if the JPs are familiar with them, but yeah. Apparently they're very popular in Japan. Do you read fanfics? Admittedly, I don't read that many fanfics. I can't even remember the last fanfic I've read. I think it's been years since I've read a fanfic. No, that's a lie. Unless you count the FSP, but not counting the FSP ones. Only because Zanny made me curious. Only because Zanny made me curious whenever he'd talk about it. But any fanfic outside of FSP, nah. It's been years. I think the last fanfic I ever read was maybe a Yu-Gi-Oh fanfic. That was like ages ago. Yeah, it's the house puzzle book. Yes, it is indeed. Yes, don't read. No, I don't actively read. Most of the fanfic information that I know of is from Zanny. That's it. Yeah. But I must say, there are some very talented writers indeed. In the FSP fandom, there are, like, amongst the stage lights, there are ridiculously talented writers, which amazes me. Because it's like, sometimes I'd see the quality of the work and I'm like, damn, they could be like published or something. Or maybe they are without us knowing it. Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Have there been any recent riser ones? Fuck! When I do the membership, by the way, can someone remind me to spill some lore tea? I have some lore tea which will, I feel, destroy some people. But yeah. Because like now that my 2.0 is out, I can spill some lore tea. Yes, members, please remind me on Wednesday. It's kind of, there's some like canon lore tea, and there's also some scrapped lore tea. I kind of feel bad for even, the lore tea I'm about to say on Wednesday, the scrapped lore tea especially, I think will destroy people. It's premium levels of angst. Let's just say that. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. But it's too juicy to not share either. So yeah, look forward to that. Do I need tissues? It depends. But honestly, probably. It's very angsty. It's very, very angsty. Actually doomed shit. Doomed levels of shit. Yeah. So curious. Because like I've been cooking my lore for a while. I mean, I've told you guys this already. Like, sometimes I'd be cooking for you guys and it'd be like something that doesn't get released for months and over a year sometimes on end. Yes, I say over a year because there's something I cooked and it hasn't been released till now. And it's more than a year already. So, oof. So, doomed angst. Yes. There's something that is yet to be released that's more than a year in the making. So it has been marinating. Yeah, a bit too slow for my liking, but we're getting there. We're absolutely getting there. Yeah. Not by choice. It's just taking forever. It is just simply taking forever. Century egg level. Yeah. Like winery, distillery levels of length. But one day, it'll get there. It'll get there for sure. We're getting there. We're getting there. Sometimes a man just has ideas and the world isn't ready for them. Fair enough. Also, unrealized reality. That's a soon. Honestly, the unrealized reality is ready. I just need to prep it a bit. But honestly, if I wanted to do the unrealized reality, say next week, I could easily do it. But I'm saving it for a specific period of time. That's why it's I'm gonna release it during the time that I do. And you'll know why. You'll know why I'm releasing it during the time that I do. Yeah, the next unrealized reality has been done for a while. It's just a timing thing. If y'all want a hint, my hint is this is gonna suck for a lot of you. Tokyo debunker. It's kind of similar to, not similar. The thematic of it is somewhat relatable to one of the characters. Oh, actually, no, I have a better hint for you guys. I have a better hint. Wait, I have a better hint for y'all. It does it shares a theme with a game we've played within this year. Yeah. Okay, that's your hint. It has a theme similar. No, it has a theme which is relatable to something we played this year. Yeah. That's all I'll say. Wake up, that's crazy. It's a story-based game. It'll be a game with story in it. So yeah, that's all I'm saying. So look at all the games I played this year with a story in it. There's only so many, so that definitely narrows it. Whichever Zors are diligent enough to look at every VOD with a story in it, with a game that I played with a story in it, that should narrow it down. I'm interested in seeing what you guys might theorize it might be. I'll wait till it comes out. Fair enough. That's so me. I'd be like, I'll wait for it. I'll just wait and be surprised. Oh God. Man, that's something I should prepare though. Honestly, a prom would be kind of fun. FF14 prom. I should plan that. Wait, let me put that in the schedule already, actually, because I actually really want to do that. Oh my God, chat. I just realized I'm gonna be going to I'm gonna go to Japan soon. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. My finances are gonna cry. I just looked at the calendar and I didn't realize my trip was soon. Fuck. Yakiniku with the boys? More like onigiri with the boys. Because I'm going to be on a tight budget. You just went to Japan not long ago. Oh, yeah. That one was fun. Ganba Rai Rai's wallet. Thank you. Thank you. It doesn't help that I'm going to be with Rai Pape, so. Onigiri good. Yeah, it do be good. It do be good, actually. Wait, fuck. Wait, where do I put the Final Fantasy 14 one then? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, God. Eto. I guess maybe here. Oh no, what have I done? Oh well, I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe here temporarily. Oh, this is so... What do I do? What do I do? Okay. Okay, maybe this day. Sorry, I'm putting it in my calendar so I don't. Japan funds for you? Thank you so much. I appreciate you so much for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Anna Ring the Bell. We need to give you... We have to do another name stream soon, by the way. We need to do another membership soon where we do some name updates. You know, it's a new era, 2.0. That means for those of you that I have bestowed drag names, we need to update your names in accordance with the 2.0. We shall christen you with new names. That whisper scared me. One more. Oh my God, Anna. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the survival funds. It's going to be a long trip, so thank you very much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Cupcake. Ooh, new names. Yeah, we got to come up with some new names. Yeah. I made Mia like Mia Likey. Mia Likey. Oh, that's so good. Technically nicknames. Oh, Snow Taku. Thank you so much. Thank you for the riser. Thank you for your contribution to the Riser Blazing Fang Survival Fund. And Anna, Anna, damn, triple mints. Let's go. Thank you, Roxy. Some more. Oh my God, you guys. Thank you so much. Is this hostage or not? No. Thank you, Anna, Triple Minty, and Roxy. Thank you so much, Cupcake. I really appreciate you. That's actually really generous of you. I was not expecting a strawberry today. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. So generous of you. Thank you so much. God, I wish I can. Oh, no worries. It's all good. Only, as I always say, only what you can afford, okay? Only what's within your means without compromising yourselves, because I do want you guys to treat yourselves, and if you guys only have enough to treat yourselves, then make sure to prioritize yourselves. So Feline Fortuna, thank you so much for the Raizupa, and that's sweet, the sticker which says #1. That's really sweet of you, Cupcake. Thank you so much. And Yo Surge, thank you for the JP funds as well. Thank you. Do mean it when it means a lot, because I will need to survive a number of, let's just say it's gonna be a long trip. I can't say yet how long, but it's gonna be a long trip. Group Rainbow. No. No. Al, thank you for the right soup. Why am I hearing voices in my head again? This time they're hot sounding. Oh, is that so? Just kidding. Thank you very much, Elle. Thank you so much. Thank you. Never mind. I'm sorry. I can change. I'm sorry. Wop group rainbow lemon. Here's the orange, bro. I take it back. My bad. I take it back. I'm sorry. I apologize. Let me rescind it. There we go. Didn't even leave my mouth. Seal, thank you. Enjoy your trip, Toskaru. Eat some eepy onigiri. Oh my god. Eepy onigiri. You don't have to tell me twice. Yes. Absolutely yes. Say no more. I will gladly have an eepy onigiri. Also, by the way, the whispering is also because I'm testing my microphone. Because I changed some settings actually. So, please let me know if the whispering sound isn't consistent. Because, in some previous settings, the whisper didn't work. Sorry, it would not work in the sense where the microphone would cut off the whispering. So can you let me know if the whispering actually cuts out? That way I'd know that I still need to toggle with the settings a bit more. But yes, thank you as well, Mia, earlier for the orange osukoshi. Thank you. Mew-Mew-chan. Meow-Meow-chan. 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 Welcome back to another episode of ASMR with Rai Rai. Today, we will be doing some whispering, so get your ears ready. Yes. You guys are getting some bonus ASMR today. Wait, did we actually complete the rainbow today? Let me double check. Red, pink, orange, yellow. We completed the rainbow. Let's go. Yo, we got the rainbow. Congratulations, Rhizors. Ready for him to spit at us. No. Don't worry. I won't, I promise. Unless you really wanted to. But also, even if you wanted to, I don't think I'd want to. I feel like that's a redeem in itself. You silly buggers. Yo, Stormy, thank you for the banana. A treat for the best dino ever. Take care of yourself and enjoy your trip. Yo, thank you, Cupcake. Wait, is that what Octua means? Wait, is that what Octua means? Wait. Is that what Octua means? I did not know that. Oh my god, you're right. Wait, I did not know that. I thought Octua was some kind of noodle or something. I thought it was a noodle dish or something. Like a noodle dish you can get from a hawker center or something. What the fuck? Mango, thank you for the rice soup. Rainbow, thank you. Wait. Yeah, I know I sang it, but I didn't know that's what it was. Wait, what the fuck? What do you mean? This is news to me. I'm not lying. I'm not. I swear. I thought Octua was like some kind of Singaporean or Malaysian or Indonesian noodle dish. Like from a hawker center or something. That's why. Bro, I did not know. I fucking swear. What the fuck? thought it was some kind of Southeast Asian noodle dish. Oh my god. What do you what this is news? You mean this whole time? Like the first time I heard of Octua was from the karaoke we did in December 2024 with Uki and the Hollow Boys. That's bro, what the Octua? I didn't even know people say it like that. Octua on that thing, I didn't know. I don't know. For all I know, that could have been like throw noodles at that bitch. Yeah, you better hawk to it. Like yeah, like when you bro, like when you cross somebody, like when there's like some kind of fight at the hawker center happening. You guys know what a hawker center is, right? They're especially prominent in Singapore, but like, yeah, would I? Yeah, like Hawk2 on that thing. For all I know, it could be like two people bitch fighting at a hawker center, and like one is like, yeah, I'm gonna throw noodles at your bitch face, and they just like throw the Hawk2 at them, which is like what I thought was a noodle dish. I don't know. It could have like vegetables and shrimp and a nice like sauce in with it too. Bro, what the? Thank you for the core work, bro. But thank you for the tip. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the comedy tip. Thank you. I'm glad I could entertain you today, bro. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I did not. I had no idea. I had no idea that was what Hawk2 was. That's why when we were like singing it so joyfully at the karaoke, like Hawk2, I'm like, oh, we're singing about noodles. See, I'll even tweet it for you guys. Ah, oh my god. The ultimate living weapon is I'm not cute. I'm not cute. I'm not a cutie. Stop that. I'm not a cutie. You stop that right now. Bro, I'm gonna dream of that. You're really not helping your case. That's crazy. Look, emissaries like me, high-ranking emissaries, have no time to learn about what I thought was noodles. Yeah. Bro. You know what? Maybe it's not maybe it's not Japan funds I needed. Maybe it was therapy funds I needed after all. Also, you got your Rai Rai minutes today, so you're welcome. You got almost 30 minutes of Rai Rai minutes too. Bro, thinking about it just made me dizzy. I shit you not. I feel eek. This is how you can tell I'm not like meme pilled in like all. Like this is how you know I'm ancient, right? My brain. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a good amount of sleep tonight to, to just kind of deal with the copium of it all. That all said, I think this is a good place to pause and yeah, please don't forget to like the stream, by the way. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to further your how do I put it? Like, if you wish to join me on my journey of learning about things that I thought were it, but apparently not. Such as Hawk Tua. Yeah. Yeah. Like and subscribe. Check out the debut outfit merch. That'll be going for a while. Also, birthday gifts and letters are still within period of acceptance. I believe it's going to be ending soon. I know it ends sometime in early June, so make sure to start shipping. Don't worry if it arrives beyond the period. What matters is you send within the period. So even if it arrives late, don't worry. The Manasans are fine with that. Join the Blazing Gang for Lord T. Heck yeah. And since you all know that we're going to the Brood again soon, I will be getting your gifts. So yeah, excited. Very, very excited. Okay, yeah, let's raid. Okay, let's figure out who we're going to raid into. We will be raiding into Mr. You know what? Since he dropped by earlier, we'll raid into Mr. Leron Lockhart, who is... My VTuber is kind of... Oh! Yeah, I'm starting to see things. I read that very differently, and I don't even wish to echo what my brain was processing that as. So yes, go have fun with Lilo. I'll see you all tomorrow for Stardew Valley. I look forward to another cozy hangout with you guys. Wait, there was a Rhizono? Who did that? Who did the Rhizono? Who snuck by? Admittedly, if there were any Rhizonos that were sent to stream, I 100% would have missed it because I don't have my earphones on. Oh, wait. We have one from Lily. Lily, thank you so much for the Rhizono earlier. Hi, right. This isn't a lot because I can't give a lot right now. But when I wanted to say, I hope you feel better soon. Oh, thank you, Cupcake. And second, I wanted to share. Oh, okay. I passed my classes for the semester with one remaining, and I had a job interview praying that I got the job. Yo, let's go. That's some great life progress right there, Cupcake. Congratulations. Yo. That's so good, Lily. I'm proud of you. Let's go. Let's go. Life updates, life progress, some good progress too. Congratulations, Cupcake. And sorry for reading your Rhizono so late. I hope you're still around to hear this, or hopefully you're able to catch the VOD, this particular part, so you can, hear the acknowledgement. Thank you, Cupcake. Ray, well, thank you for the Rhizono. Used all my 5 senses to stream. Sight, watching Rai, touch, Rai's bicep comparison, smell, body wash, and eau de toilette, tuck, and for hearing Rai ASMR, and 5 taste. What the fuck? Ray, what? Thank you. What the heck? And oh, by the way, Auden, thank you for the care Rhizonos. Auden actually snuck some Rhizonos while I was sick, so thank you so much for the sweet gesture, Cupcake. I actually did spot this during the period I was sick. I don't know, I had a gut feeling someone was gonna do it, and I was really happy. It put a smile on my face even when I was feeling like really ill. So thank you again, Ada, and thank you so much for being a sweetie. This was a really sweet gesture. Like I say, I'm a guy that really appreciates surprises, so yeah. Like the best bet of surprise, like the best way you can surprise your Dinoboi like this is through the Rhizonos. And I had a gut feeling, and yeah. Thank you, Auden. Thank you. Let's see. Oh, and Frosty, thank you for the Rhizupa as well. Cupcake, thank you. Okay, admittedly, I'm starting to get a bit dizzy, so I think, I'm gonna start ending here. Thanks for hanging out again. Once again, this has been Riser Blazing Fang, your heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production, Ian's second generation Ravenous. Again, Stardew Valley tomorrow. Look forward to a great week ahead as well. It's the weekend, guys. Remember to treat yourselves. Take a breather when you can. Some self-love, okay? It is the last days of the month, meaning our treat of the month is going to reset. So if you haven't treated yourself yet to treat of the month, make sure to get some good Japanese food if you can, okay? Because we're getting a reset soon. So yeah. Alrighty then. Till next time, Risors. Thank you. And thank you again for the, I just want to give a heads up. Sorry, not heads up, but a big shout out again to all the Rhizupas and Rhizonos today, because, anything up until tomorrow I'll be able to use for Japan funds for June. So yeah, it's a big help. Thank you guys. All right, bye. Thank you again. Oh, by the way, I have a fun fact. I believe I have to. Yeah, I think this is like confirmed already. But me and Dinobud, Mr. Carl, we've decided on a title for our very first original music for the opening and closing. And the title of the song, sorry, not the song, the music is Until Time Falls Silent. So yeah, that is the official name of our music for the opening and closing. Until Time Falls Silent, cello version, and the opening one is the violin version. So yeah. Thought that I'd throw that in as a little fun fact before we officially end. But as I said, I do need to get some rest. Hopefully I reach 100% normal health by tomorrow or the next day. But either way, yeah. Thank you again, guys. It was such a fun hangout today. Till next time, Dinoboi out. Oh, by the way, don't y'all think I didn't notice? Thank you to Mr. Johan for the Raizupa, to Surge for the Raizupa Rai, and everyone take care. Aw, thanks, Cupcake. Thank you. And Sayuri, thank you for the Raizupa as well. Thank you, guys.